Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to do our anime of the day.
Very loosely.
It's going to be the Netflix series Castlevania, which is based on the video game of the same title, though technically I think this one is supposed to be based off Castlevania 3 and 4. I know nothing of the games, so I'm just going to blanket put that out there. I watched him play a little.
Well, you can review from a pure movie-going standpoint then, since it pretty much was a movie instead of a series.
Yes, I'm a little upset that they broke it into 4 episodes instead of just having it be one hour and 30-minute block. But I did enjoy the series way more than I thought I would. I thought I was just going to hate it. It's not like the greatest thing I've ever seen, but I did enjoy it. And I would watch again. Hi, Phobos.
Yeah, I'd watch it again too. It had a couple voices that we know from the Hobbit movie.
Yes, the voices of Thorin Oakenshield and Dwalin. I don't know his last name.
I don't think dwarves really have last names, unless you're a badass who uses a chunk of oak as a shield reasons.
Yeah. Anywho, it was the first time they were united since The Hobbit, and they voiced the main character, who was
Trevor Belmont.
Yes, Trevor Belmont and Dracula. So, the plot of the series, without spoilers, I think I can give away the beginning part at least,
Right.
is that there is Dracula. Everyone, I think, knows who Dracula is in myth, and he takes a wife, she gets burned at the stake. That's like your first 5 minutes. And then, wrath ensues.
Yeah, most people don't take account of their wives being burned at the stake, but most people also don't have
God powers.
Yeah, God powers.
Pillars of fire.
So the church is portrayed in a very negative light, but they did do a lot of stupid things back then.
Yeah, and the plot is that we have Trevor Belmont, who is the last of his line of vampire hunters, who is exiled and excommunicated, stumbles upon these towns who are being besieged by the night, and reluctantly decides to help.
Lots of gore and the F word ensue.
And whips.
Yes. There's surprisingly no sex or anything sexual going on, really.
No, it's just a lot of violence. The first episode had a lot of gore, intestines. The rest of it was more or less just bloodshed and chaos.
So it's not too bad. If you've seen anything modern, you'll be alright.
Yeah, and it's not done purely for the gore factor. It's mostly for the, to emphasize things. Like an intestine wrapped around, the top of a tent. It's gross, but it's just to point out how bad everything is.
Yep. And it does have a few nods to the video game. Like Trevor Belmont's whip, since it's consecrated, when he strikes monsters with it, they explode, just like enemies would when you're side-scrolling. And it's like, oh, why do enemies explode? It's consecrated by the church or something.
Yeah, so
And,
there's lots of holy water, magic users, Alucard.
And Trevor winds up throwing a knife and an axe here and there. It was very reminiscent of his weapons from the video game. And then, as Rose said, Alucard shows up, and he's from the Symphony of the Night video game and a few other appearances.
And it definitely ends without an ending. It was only 4 episodes. It's not like they could have done much. So it ends with our main ragtag bunch getting together, marching off, and that's it. So if you've ever seen Roca Brave of the Six Flowers, and how they're like, we've gotten to the country of the bad guy, the end. It's like, why?
Well, luckily there's going to be a second season.
Yes.
Where I'm not sure if Roga's ever going to get one, and it was a little crappy in places.
Why are you killing my ducks? That was on purpose.
Because they want food. It's late.
Do you see this? Do you see the ducks down there?
He looks like such a terrorist. It's like, more Americans will die unless our demands are met.
He just wanted a place to sit and stare at us, so he killed my ducks. Anywho, I'm looking forward to a second season. I hope they do good things with it.
And currently, you can only watch Castlevania on Netflix or, I guess, illegal computer downloads if you're one of the 5 people on Earth that doesn't have Netflix subscription.
Don't be so mean. And quickly off topic on the topic of Netflix, guess what we just marathoned in a week? The 3 seasons of the Great British Bake Off.
That we have access to.
Yeah, so I am totally not going to bake everything ever. Anywho.
More ducks die.
Watch Castlevania.
It's good.
It is good. I went into it not looking forward to it, and I walked away very happy.
If you like Castlevania, or anything involving Dracula, you'll probably like Castlevania.
I would venture to say if you like Helsing, you'll like Castlevania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula's a badass. He's evil, but he's a badass.
True. Well, he wasn't evil. He became evil.
Is he truly evil?
Though he is Vlad the Impaler, so, you know, evil, neutral, evil. I don't know, do myths have, you know, freaking moral compasses?
Nah.
How many more ducks are you gonna kill?
I think all of them.
We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he's eating his tail. Okay. So, we're gonna go feed the munchkin. 5. And then, find something to watch. So, probably interviews with Monster Girls. Don't eat! Okay, now he's actually chewing on a duck, so we gotta
Bye,
go.
people.
Bye. See you next time.